Hello, fellow midwifery students. I apologize for my appearance. I didn't really feel like getting all the way ready today, so I don't have my makeup on, I don't have my hair done, and I barely got dressed. But I'm in my bedroom hiding out from my kids because sometimes mommy needs a timeout. So I thought I would do this assignment or this participation. So I wrote down some notes, and I'm probably just going to read that and then expand if I can think of anything else. I don't know that I would offer information that really pertains to parenting since there are so many different styles, and I would not want my clients to feel at all that I am trying to push a certain agenda or parenting style onto them. However, I would feel comfortable sharing handouts, webpage, anything that talks about a certain style that they are interested in, and I would also consider allowing other educators to advertise in my class. So by that I mean there's a really good sleep consultant in Utah, and if my child education clients were interested, I would probably invite her and some other educators. Like there's cloth diapering groups, there's baby wearing groups, there's placenta encapsulators, there's just a whole bunch of different people that could help and educate my clients in certain things that relate to parenting and certain things that I would feel pretty comfortable inviting them in and asking them to talk more about their services. And then if my clients were more interested, then they would be able to get a business card or handout from that person and be able to talk to them more about it. But I don't know that I myself would really would touch on that. Sorry, I'm straying from my notes, but so as I think about things more, I feel like maybe having a questionnaire during the first class about some things that are outside of birth that they might like to learn, then that would give me a good idea of the types of people and the type of education outside of birth and breastfeeding that my clients would want. And then that would give me enough time to maybe have it lined up that the last class, or maybe we would extend a class and have those educators come in then, just at the very end after we've gone over the childbirth education part. Then they could come in and talk more about it. Another thing is, as I was watching the TED Talk video, and the couple was going over a few of the things, like how you can't talk about how much you love your baby, and how lonely you will feel, and that you can't talk about your miscarriages or that you're not as happy as you used to be. Then it made me wonder if maybe at the end of each class, for like the last 20 or 30 minutes, then maybe I would allow questions to be asked, and we could, the whole class, especially those that are first time parents, would be able to take in the knowledge from the more experienced parents that might be there, and I could offer some insight and some advice that I have. I mean, I have 6 kids. I've seen a lot of things that I never knew about. But so I kind of wanted to go back and just say a little bit about the 4 topics that the couple brought out. So the first one is how lonely you will feel. I get that. I get that that's something that you might want to talk about, and I would have to just encourage my clients to find a good support system, line up help, and visitors. And when I think of visitors, I think people that are there to not just hold your baby and have you wait hand and foot on them. They're there to help you do things around the house, to help you with your kids. Maybe they offer to take the baby for 30 minutes so you can go for a walk and just have some time to yourself. Or maybe you're a couple weeks postpartum and you just want to get out of the house with your sweetheart. Maybe they're willing to watch that baby, and maybe they're so great as to encourage and help you to express your milk into a bottle so they can feed baby. Or maybe they are willing to drive and bring the baby to you so that you can feed the baby and then you can still continue to do your day, To find people that are willing to help you and support you as a new mom, whether you are a first-time mom or you're a fifth-time mom, having people that are there to help support you in whatever you need. And then when the couple talked about not talking about your miscarriages, I kind of felt like that. So not everyone goes through miscarriages, and so I felt like that idea could be broadened to include other losses that you had during the whole process. Like, let's say you planned an out-of-hospital birth, and for some reason you wind up needing to go to the hospital and have a cesarean. You need to talk about that. You need to have someone that's willing to listen. And so I think that that's also part of finding a good support system, is finding people that are willing to talk and listen and be there for you, and they don't try to downplay how you're feeling or say, "Oh, it's okay," but they're really understanding, and they help you through that mourning process. I can't really think of anything else, but this assignment and participation definitely got me thinking about if there are other things that I might include. And I think it probably would be a good thing to invite other educators, like I had said. I think that those that are professionals in it, or they've been doing it for a long time, that they would be the best help. Because, especially when it comes to sleep training, some people like the cried out method. Some people feel like picking their baby up at every little noise, and I think it's helpful to have someone that would be able to help you with however you choose to do it, to help educate you and to help it run the smoothest. Parenting is hard, no matter how much help you have. But the more help and support that you get, the easier it can be. There are definitely days when I'm not happy, when I can tell that I'm not happy, and it's really nice to be able to talk to people and get their help and support. And it's also really helpful for me to allow myself that time to just sit back and relax and let the house go, let the kids do what they're going to do so I can have some me time. Because there's no reason why mom and dad should get lost in the process. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. Sorry if it was kind of like rambling. Bye.